Is there a quality of love in your experience? And just ask that question. Is there a quality of love in my experience right now? And don't reach for anything, don't look for anything. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. Sometimes a different inquiry question might be useful. Something along the lines of, who am I if I can't refer to thought? But if it resonates, is there a quality of love to this experience right now? Keep following the trail, and I want to talk about it a little bit, because it's a facet of clarity that can sometimes get overlooked. You know, in the story there seems to be different facets of this clarity. There's a facet of stillness, a facet of timelessness, an empty sort of unborn facet to it, a fullness, a wholeness, an expansive. And you know, some people experience different experiences, different flavors of it, and no flavor is higher or lower. And one facet of it is suffering and mind identification and not seeing it. So this isn't, I don't want to add more seeking or I haven't seen every facet of this, because I would say the facets are infinite. But if we notice one, if we notice the awake nature that's already here, that's never been lost. If we notice one quality, sometimes we can notice others. As there seems to be in the story, right, a process of refinement. It is kind of a story I like to give concession to, because I think a lot of false expectations get created from videos, from a session, right, that this experience I'm feeling now should just roll on moment to moment, day after day, right? This permanent, beautiful experience. And then what happens the second it's not there anymore, the second there's a sense of struggle, we think we've lost it. And then we're back into seeking. And it's just understanding, like, okay, this is part of it. Of this process. It's fluid, it fluctuates. You can't go wrong with this process, or this unfolding, unbinding. Because thinking something goes wrong, it's just, now you're in just suffering. If you just go, oh, this is just how it looks today. This is just how it's appearing today, as feeling stuck, lost. And kind of the quicker you can see that will just change, and you'll just notice, oh, the stuckness goes, oh, there's peace here. And then that changes, oh, there's love here. Oh, there's stillness here. So that's why I actually do give a concession to the story of this will refine itself. Because if I don't, the mind has this expectation that how it felt in the session is how it should always feel 24/7, which is just a thought, a fabrication, an appearance, an illusion. Just as a little side note. And it kind of segues into, can you notice a quality of love in your experience, in this clarity? I think, as I said in the last video, love's a sticky word. But it's reflective of the kind of radical acceptance of whatever is arising. It's not needing things to be different. That's what I call love. And becoming more and more deeply okay with it. Becoming endlessly fascinated with the vibrant appearances of this moment. And a lot of, I guess, a quality of curiosity is very key here. Curiosity, openness. Because you'll notice every time you suffer is because you don't want what's arising. And then to get a bit meta with it is because sometimes we can suffer because we feel like we're not able to accept the moment. We're like, I should be able to accept the moment. I've got this coming up and I'm reacting to it, And it's like, just keep finding the place where you can accept. If you just accept that you can't accept sometimes, that you're suffering and you can't accept this moment, that you do want this moment to change, and then it's like, accept that. It's like a welcoming everything. Because this quality of love is always there. But it's under the thought, I want things to be different. But notice, you question that thought, that sense, that feeling. Who's the I that wants, right? Like, if we've had clarity, we've seen through that. The I doesn't refer to anything. It's an assumption. Okay, so there's nothing here that could want. And want what? A peaceful experience. Something that comes and goes. And notice even what it wants, what it appears to want. The assumption of an I here that wants something. And what it wants is also an idea and a fabrication. So it's like in the phrase, I want reality to be different. We can never solve it because you can't solve something, some idea that isn't built on any truth. The I is an assumption, a fabrication. And what it wants is a dream as well. And as I will always repeat, it's never what is arising that is the problem. It's always our resistance to it, that we're wanting it to be different. Because we're not seeing that there's just clarity here. Nothing else. No other game in town. We can just relax into that. Enjoy that. And what I mean by relax into it is not tell stories about it. Not try to change it, shift it. Notice we can't. We can't move the mountain of this moment. We're constantly at odds, at fighting with it. But is there a quality of love to this experience right now, even in the fighting? Does the fighting itself have a quality of love? If underneath all the thoughts, is this moment actually deeply okay? It's like something happens. Thought says we don't like it. That increases the resistance in the body. That feeds the thought, and we just have this loop. But there is only clarity. We're fighting a dream, essentially, not denying life. Saying it's all just this an illusion, but it's all clarity, it's all wholeness. It's that dualistic mind that comes in and it starts to separate, cut life into pieces. Separate this from that. It wants one part of experience, doesn't want another. There's no boundaries between any of them. Just this awake moment, over and over again. I know my videos may get repetitive at this point, because there's not a lot I can say. Not a lot I can really point to. Because I don't like to talk too much about it. I just want to point, and the best way to point is with questions. Is there a quality of love to this experience? Without thought, what is this moment? Yeah, and sometimes it just takes seeing this over and over again. We forget it, we get lost in thought. It's almost inevitable. Not inevitable, but it's just how I see it unfold. Some people within a session, they just clean, done. Other people keep coming back, a little bit more refinement, a little bit more refinement. And it's fun to play with questions like, instead of looking for clarity, it's where can you not find it? Where can you not find clarity? Where can you not find love? If you really look closely. I know that one might trigger a bit more seeking. But I'm just one way of talking about it is in a quote unquote negative sense, is who are you if you can't refer to thought? To asking, is there a quality of love, is more of like a positive. One's a subtraction, and one's, but they're both the same. It's just different facets. So take what resonates. This is just a new question that's been coming up that I've been enjoying asking people. And you may be like, oh, I'm not finding love, and it's not like explosion of love. It's like a sweetness, an equanimity, a calmness, a silence, an ease. Just this is okay. This is okay too. This is okay too. It's like, and this just carries us deeper. Because I know I'm talking a lot about deepening refinement, but I just notice with people, it's like you ask them the question, there's peace, there's clarity, that intensity slows down. Now it's all wrong. Now if it's not just full-blown clarity 24/7, something's wrong. And it's like, no, it's a process. It's not going anywhere. Just enjoy the amount of depth that you have now. Otherwise, you just throw it, like you throw everything away. It's like, oh, maybe it's not perfect this moment. Maybe there's still a bit of resistance, still a bit of restlessness, but maybe just a tiny quality of love. And that's okay. Let it consume you. Keep letting it consume you. Let whatever's arrive, like whatever comes up, comes up. And yes, this is all part of the story. But the body, the system has to adjust. It's to reorient to not having an orientation anymore. Because when we live in the world of concepts, we always had something to focus on, focus our mind on. Something to kind of walk towards. And now with this, it's like there's nothing to orient to. It can get confusing. Send us into mental spirals. But just enjoy the dying process, the never-ending sort of dying process. Let the clarity consume you in all your thoughts and ideas. And every now and then throw in the question, is there a quality of love here? Does this moment need to be different? Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.